Today we'll be discussing who might be the incredibly lucky person to become the world's first trillionaire. If you're new to our channel, welcome to iRicher, where high-quality content meets high-quality people. To get into perspective, if you spent $1 million a day, it would take you more than 2,700 years to spend $1 trillion, nearly 3 millennia. A stack of 200 $100 bills is roughly an inch thick. Stacks that add up to $1 trillion would cover the distance from New York City to Chicago. But that's enough of a build-up. Let's get started with who will be the world's first trillionaire. Remember to stick around till the end because we got a bonus in store. Who was set to become the world's first trillionaire a few years ago, but the financials never came through. No doubt when you think trillionaire, there's a few big names that come to your mind. Mark Zuckerberg is surely one of those. College dropout and Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg is high on the list to becoming the world's first trillionaire. With a staggering $85 billion net worth, he is currently the youngest one in the list of the world's top 10 richest people. He may not be first or third runner-up for the win, but if he makes it to $1 trillion at the rate forecasted, he'll be the youngest trillionaire by a long shot. If Zuckerberg could gain trillionaire status at his current growth rate, he would have $1 trillion at the age of 51. Zuckerberg was also the world's youngest billionaire at age 23. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett might be the 5th richest man in the world, but despite his sizable and varied assets, he isn't on our predicted path to become the world's first trillionaire. Buffett is already 89, so he may not have as much time as his competitors to get there. Buffett also lost more than $21 billion in the first months of 2020, but it's really his commitment to donating most of his cash that puts him out of the race. He's pledged in the past to donate nearly 99% of his income. But don't worry, there's still plenty left to keep his top 5 richest in the world status. Despite his abundance of cash, this billionaire is known for his habit of a $3 daily McDonald's breakfast. Elon Musk. Tesla and SpaceX founder Musk is an innovative South African-born entrepreneur and businessman. But since Musk also devotes a huge chunk of his income to charity, he isn't likely to actually make trillionaire status either. Musk made his cash in his late 20s, selling his ingenuitive startup Zip2. Musk has a mind for forward thinking and is working to revolutionize transportation, both on Earth and in space with his electric cars. Musk plans to eventually live on Mars. SpaceX alone is worth $36 billion to his name. Musk was to attend a graduate program at Stanford, but decided to launch Zip2 instead. Goes to show, school isn't everything. A great resume from Musk, but trillionaire status? We aren't so sure. Like what you see so far? Stay with us till the end for our bonus, about the man who could have been the first trillionaire, but didn't quite make it. Next on our list, we have Bill Gates. Microsoft founder and second richest person in the world, Bill Gates arguably still could be the first trillionaire since he's only 64, but his interests have shifted with his age. Gates now has a reputation for philanthropy through the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Bill Gates became a billionaire at 31 and dropped out of Harvard to create Microsoft with friend Paul Allen. Despite his success, he's famous for his opinion on money. Money has no utility to me beyond a certain point. Its utility is entirely in building an organization and getting the resources out to the poorest in the world. Since he continues to give away most of his fortune, it's unlikely he will be the winner of the trillionaire race. Jack Ma. Rags to riches hero Jack Ma is high up on the list. He is predicted to be a trillionaire in 2030 at age 65. Jack Ma is a Chinese entrepreneur who is head of the Alibaba Group, which is made up of several of China's most popular websites. Ma had a humble start as a teacher, failing the Hangzhou Teacher College exam twice before succeeding his third time. His genius was sparked when he noticed gaps in the Chinese market and started Alibaba Group and Taobao, both internet sites that took off with a boom. Although Jack Ma doesn't even make the top 10 richest in the world list, his growth rate predicts him to potentially be one of the first trillionaires in the world. Here we are. We've landed at the most likely culprit, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos. You may or may not have seen the trending articles predicting that Bezos may become the world's first trillionaire. But it takes a lot more than a prediction to make it happen. Jeff Bezos is on track to become the world's first trillionaire by 2026, despite an economy-killing pandemic and losing $38 billion in his recent divorce. Amazon's stock has boomed since the recent pandemic hit, and Bezos is now on track to trillionaire status. But the public isn't quite happy about this claim. At the announcement of this prediction, Twitter blew up with public disdain. Despite the fact that Bezos makes $2,489 per second, more than twice what the median US worker makes in 1 week, that doesn't mean he will actually become the first trillionaire. Technically, his wealth would have to grow at the same substantial rate from now until 2026 in order for it to happen. And since we don't have the crystal ball to predict that far ahead, we'll just have to wait and see. Thanks for sticking around. Here's our bonus for staying with us. A few years ago, in 2016, Google co-founder Larry Page was predicted to be the first trillionaire. Now he is predicted to make it by age 77, in 2051, at the bottom of the top 10 list. Page was following astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson's prediction that the mining of asteroids for metals like gold and platinum would bring about an abundance of wealth to make trillionaire status. Although Page did partner with Planetary Resources, we aren't sure the space rocks were going to do it to make him that trillionaire status. Better luck next time, Larry. We hope you have learned enough to predict your guess on who will be the world's first trillionaire. Who do you think will be the world's first trillionaire? Comment your opinion below. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, hit like, do it now. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell right now to receive more enriching video content to make you a better, richer you. If you like this video, then you better check out the rest of our videos that will keep you informed on the keys to becoming rich. We hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for being an iRicher and see you in our next video.